let's get to it. This is the second flow that I'm doing for YouTube, and it's actually, I filmed the second flow a few days ago and it didn't record. So hopefully this records, but even if it doesn't, I guess it means that it's not supposed to. So I'm doing this in the day, partly for better lighting, but partly because also I think it's just better to do things earlier sometimes. So this is going to be a really short flow. I'm just going to focus on arm and shoulder strength. Again, just really short. Working towards a Bakasana, which is crow. As I'm sitting here, I can actually feel that my knees aren't sinking down quite as low as I'd like, so I might throw in a Bakasana, butterfly, something like that in the middle. Maybe a warm down. Let's go. So let's come over into tabletop position. Let's do circles on our hips. And then other direction. Let's get some strength on our shoulders and arms here. So we'll take our opposite arm out and opposite to opposite leg. We'll hold. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Keep that going. Take the gaze down on the exhale, up on the inhale. I usually do this a lot more slowly in my flows, focusing on balance. But here, I'm going to focus on the movement. I'm just watching, observing my left shoulder and my left wrist, feeling the pressure that they're taking, just letting them work out a little. A few more, and we'll come over, just do a stretch here, gaze straight ahead of us. Palm and knee to the floor. Just one breath before we get ready on the other side. Foot back, palm forward, and in. And out. And exhale in. Then we can just take this at our own pace again. Whatever felt right. On the other side, we can try and match it here. Less of a focus on the breath, the inhale and exhale. There's more of a focus, given that we're doing it quite quickly, just on that pressure we're putting on the right wrist and the right shoulder and the right forearm. A few more. One last one, and we'll bring it over. Maybe just going back and forth over our wrist here, just massaging it out. Inhale and exhale, palm and knee to the mat. From here, let's do a thread the needle. So we'll inhale, we'll take that to the sky, hold it, inhale and exhale to the mat and all the way through. If we can, left arm forward and left leg back. If you can feel the stretch from that left hamstring there, also the stretch on that left shoulder, especially where that pectoral muscle meets that left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, palms to the mat. Other side now. Left arm high, inhale, exhale through. Right arm head above, right leg back. Just some nice breathers here. Stretch a little further with that right arm and feel that stretch just on the front side, at the top of the arm. Maybe stretch the foot a little bit back and feel that stretch on the hamstring as well. Inhale and exhale to the mat. Let's do a plank. So palms a little further forward, feet back, coming over onto our palms, shoulders over our wrists. Just hold this here. Let's drop to a low plank ever so slowly. And as we do, right foot out to the side. Right foot back in and up. Same on the left. Inhale, exhale, drop to the mat. Left up leg out. Inhale, left leg in. Let's drop all the way now. Come up in cobra. Maybe drop those hips side to side. Stretch out the abdominals there. Feel that stretch. Still feeling stretch on the wrists as well, on the palms of the hands. We'll come over into a down dog. Just pedal those legs over, back into plank. 5 push-ups here. Slowly down. And up. Slowly down. Exhale. And up. Slowly down with the exhale. And up. Is that 2 or 3? Let's do another 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's come into side plank. Left arm, right leg on top of left leg, or if you can't do that, left knee to the floor, leg out wide and up. Gaze to the thumb. Feel free to bring the right leg up. Inhale and exhale, palms to the mat. Hold in plank here. Bring the right palm center. And wherever you took on the other side, see if we can take that on this side. Inhale and exhale, palms to the mat. Let's come forward into pigeon, so right leg forward. Keep that left leg back as straight as possible. See if we can come up. Nice stretch in the back here. Inhale and lean forward. Right leg back into plank. Hold here. Inhale, left leg forward. Pigeon on the left side. Bring ourselves up. Feel that stretch across the core. Inhale and exhale to the mat. Inhale up and left leg and back into plank. Now working towards our peak pose, we'll see if we can just jump or walk or step to the front and legs mat distance apart. From here, we'll come into a Bakasana. So it's a squat, our knees pushed apart with our elbows here, coming into Namaste, straightening the back, taking our gaze forward, just deep breaths. This is opening the hips for the Bakasana. It's also helping us find some balance and stability. Straighten the back with the inhale. With the exhale, see if we can push our knees out, opening our hips further. One more inhale, and exhale, palms to the mat. From here, we can actually, in fact, I'll move back a little so I'm better in shot. But from here, we can just bring the palms to the mat wherever they land. We don't need to go really far in, because we'll go over on ourselves. We don't need to go far out. Well, that might not be as bad. But just palms just straight down in front of us here. And a little further in, so not entirely mat distance apart. That's going to open our hips too far. And I mean, if you're a pro at this, feel free to just come up and feet together. If this is your first time, let's just come up and see if we can roll over a little bit onto our big toes and then back. Just finding wherever feels best on that connection between the inside of your legs and the outside of your forearms. See if you can come off one toe, maybe stay on the left toe, and back. Maybe forward onto the right toe, coming off the left foot entirely, and back. And from there, if you can maybe just come off even just a centimetre, find that balance. And just play around with it. If you're able to come all the way, just hold it for as long as you can, maybe feet together. Maybe just do that a few times. There's also the option of trying to shoot back, like so. Always like to come up into Cobra when I do that. And once you've done enough Bakasanas, come down into Child's Pose, stretching those arms out in front of you, head to the floor, and then the palms back behind you. can feel the pressure that your palms have taken, particularly around here, which is why it's always good to warm those up a little. From here, let's just do one inversion, headstand. If you can do a headstand, then let's just go forward. If not, we'll do this by having our palms together interlocked, head down, and we want the palms to come just behind the crown of the head. And we'll come up off our knees and just walk our feet to us slightly. When we're in this position, you can maybe take one foot off the floor, maybe you could take another foot off the floor, and maybe bring your knees in. When you bring your knees in, it's actually quite easy to come up from there and just lift your legs. If you want, you can try and come up straight, just simply by lifting. From there, you can take your legs out to the sides. I actually feel it's a lot more stable like this. Walk them into splits. Hold this. Straighten the legs. And when you come down, if you're going to come down slowly, you've got to bring your pelvis back just to counterweight. And come down. And with this one, we really do need to go into child's pose for a moment. Just for a breather. Inhaling up when you're ready. And let's just finish this off with Bakasana and then a couple of supine twists. So we'll come up into seated and bring our palms underneath our feet, bound angle. Bring the feet as close in as possible, knees out to the side. With the inhale, we'll straighten our back. With the exhale, we'll lean forwards. Here, we're keeping our chin forwards, so not curving our back. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, chin forwards. Doesn't matter how far you can go. Everybody is different. You'll find that the elbows will be coming down each time. You can use them to press out the thighs even further. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Back up. And here, we'll just lie back. Supine twists. If I can move my arm out far enough. We'll take the right leg in, hug it to our chest. Properly hug it to the chest, not just a pleasantry. Feel that stretch there. Taking it with our left hand, we'll bring our right arm out to the side, gaze to the right side, and take that knee to the left hand side, rolling over onto our left hip. Inhale to the center, bring it back into the chest. and release. Left leg into the chest. Left arm out wide. Take the gaze to the left and the knee to the right. Back to the center. Bring it into the chest. Come up into seated. And we could have done this in warm-up, but we didn't do a warm-up seated. But given that we've used a lot of our arms and shoulders here, let's just interlock our palms and take them out in front of us. Inhale, and exhaling, take them above our heads. So the right side, to the center, to the left side, to the center. And it looks like we've skipped our Shavasana. So, given that this is a short flow, feel free to come back into Shavasana now for however short or long you want. Feel free to take longer, but if you're ready, up into seated, eyes closed. Palms together, smile to yourself, bow your heads, thank yourself for the practice. Open your eyes, and namaste. Thank you.